Hey, I want to do a quick little video tutorial on how to take a worksheet and make it a document that students can type into. After we went home for virtual learning in the spring, I noticed that when students would turn work into me, a lot of times they would print a worksheet, write on the worksheet, and then submit pictures. And so what was happening was I was getting multiple files. It was difficult to read. And so it took a lot longer for me to be able to grade their work. Also, on top of it, students might just be writing their answers. And so they really weren't getting the benefit of what that worksheet was supposed to be doing for them. So after doing some research, I found a way to use our Google tools in order to make a worksheet that a student can type into. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by showing you what this looks like in a Google Classroom. So this is my dual credit Biology 1 class. And if you go all the way down to Unit 1, I have a worksheet here called Biological Classification. So the student would click on it. And when they click on the attachment, they're going to be taken to Google Slides, and a presentation is going to open. And this is the worksheet that I'm going to have them complete for an assignment. So what they would do is they would zoom in and then go back and make sure you click the cursor again. And they would read the worksheet and answer the questions by directly typing into the text box. And then they can submit one file to me that's easy to read and that I can grade, and then they have a copy of it in their Google Drive so that they can go back and review it and study it. So I want to show you how you go about doing this. So the first thing that you do is you go and you're going to create a new presentation. And so once your Google Slide presentation opens up, you're going to start by changing the slide size because we need this to look like a piece of paper. So I'm going to go to File. I'm going to scroll down to Page Setup, and then I'm going to choose a custom size. So we know a sheet of paper, of course, is 8.5 by 11 inches. So I'm going to click Apply, and now I have a sheet of paper, and I'm going to change the layout to blank so that there are no text boxes on that sheet. Now what I need to do is I have to insert an image of my worksheet here on this page. So to do that, I'm going to have to go collect images of the worksheet that I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my documents, and here in my Dual Credit Biology 1 Unit 1 folder, I will find the worksheet Biological Classifications, and it's a PDF. You may have the capability of editing a PDF. I do not have a program that will allow me to do that, and I didn't want to spend any money. So by using Google Tools, I can do this for free, and it's fairly easy, and it's easier on my pocketbook. So what I would do is I would open up my worksheet, and I'm going to zoom out so that I can see the full page. So zoom back out. So now I can see page 1, and I need to collect an image of this page. Now, depending on your computer or device, you might take a screenshot. You may have a snipping tool built in. For my particular computer, I have a PC. I'm going to go down here to where it says search, and I'm going to type in snip. And I'm going to use Snip and Sketch. So with Snip and Sketch, it's going to pop up like this, and I'm going to click New. Then once I've clicked on New, I'm going to go and collect the first page by taking a screenshot. So now I have page 1 of my worksheet as an image. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click Save, and you need to be very careful that you're very organized. So I'm going to change this to Biological Classification page 1. Now this is an 8-page document, you'll see. So that means that I'm going to have to do this 8 times in order to get each page. And I need to save each page individually as an image. So this is page 1. So then I click Save, and now I have my biological classification page 1 saved as an image. So let me go back to my Google slide. And so what I'm going to do now is take that image and add it as a background. So click Background, choose Image. I'm going to go browse and find that image, and I saved it on my desktop to make it easier. I'm going to click Open. It's going to load, so I click Done, and now I have that image as a background on the slide, and I cannot move it. It cannot be deleted. It cannot be changed by the student. The worksheet is now set. So they can't go in and change that original document, which is fantastic. It won't get lost in cyberspace. You would just do a new slide to put page 2 in, and a third slide for page 3, so on and so forth. But now I need to make this the students can type into it. So what I do is I zoom in so that I can see what I'm doing. And then make sure you go back to your cursor. You're just going to be zooming in and out. Then everywhere that they would normally write their answer in, I'm going to put a text box for them to type. So I'm just going to put this text box right here. And I make my text boxes a color, so something that they're going to see. So I'm going to change this one to red. I'm even going to make it a little bolder. And now they have a bright red text box that they know that's where I need to put my answer. If you want to, you could even type in there, type answer here. But I choose not to do that. But you know, that's up to you, whatever you would prefer to do. To save a little time, you can copy your text box either by going up to the edit and clicking copy, and then you go back and hit paste immediately, and now you can just drag that new text box. I use keyboard keys, so I would just do Control C, which would copy it, then Control V, which would paste it, and then I can just go through and drop my text boxes everywhere that I have a question, okay? So that way they can type in their answer. And then I would save this. Once again, be very organized in how you save things so you don't lose it. And then I would go back to my Google Classroom. I would create an assignment, and I would upload this assignment for the students to use. I hope this helps you out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm Erin Fortenberry, and I will be happy to answer them for you.